Hey YouTube,
Same here.
it's Big Z Boy from the channel Vidya Bros, and on all the way to my right is my partner Jeffrey. Say hi to the people, Jeffrey.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey from Vidya Bros. Whatever, I don't know. To my left is this guy named Nick. Introduce yourself.
Howdy do, I'm Superstarluigi83, also known as Nick Bentley. And yeah, I'm ready for this.
And hey guys, I'm Musclemanwario92 and also known as Patrick, and I'm here with these guys on Skype to just do a little bit of venting and ranting, just for fun.
Before we start,
On a show that we have all been dreading to rip a new asshole, because this show is just an abomination.
Yeah.
Okay, before we start this, Brandon, tell me the name of that guy that keeps that 12-year-old douchebag that kept trying to talk shit about the Teen Titans Go, how it was good and shit you told me yesterday.
Oh, that wasn't with Teen Titans Go. That was with Breadwinners.
Oh, okay.
Breadwinners.
We'll do a review on that some other time, because this review
yeah.
is going to be Teen Titans Go, not Breadwinners.
Yeah, so basically our full analysis, like the full thing that we're going to be doing in this video is first giving our own review of it, and then ripping some of these episodes of the show, like ripping them a new one.
Oh, I have the perfect review in one sentence that I told Brandon already about about Teen Titans Go.
What was that again?
When I watched it the very first time, I wanted to throw up. I felt very uncomfortable watching that show.
I think everyone feels uncomfortable. I said feels uncomfortable. I have a friend on Facebook who kind of is a bro Sabina, who's even said that show in a status once. She said Teen Titans Go makes me feel very uncomfortable.
I feel uncomfortable watching it. I cringe. I just cringe every time.
So do I, and also I sit there with the face on like this. Like that face that looks like I'm half asleep. It's not. It's just I'm not laughing. It's not funny. It's fucking horrible. How could these writers even write this piece of shit and not watch the original show, and then just decide, all right, let's not watch the original show. Let's just write a piece of shit right here that has nothing to do with the original show, because we don't know what that real show is like.
No, you know what I've always thought? Like, why the fuck do you want to waste your time getting the 90% of the original cast members back onto the Teen Titans Go and fuck it up?
Yeah, really.
Also, what they could have done about it is, I wouldn't mind all the jokes and everything in the show, or the fact that it's a comedy take on the series, if they were actually good at making jokes in the show. They're not. They're not good at writing comedy. They can't write any ideas at all.
Oh, that's the one thing that we need to rip apart is the references that they make in the show. Like, I remember one episode I watched, it started with them, like, trying to make the best milk mustaches they could do, and Robin did one where it was a Mario mustache, and he wore a Mario hat with an R on it, and there was a little POW block. It was terrible. And they made a reference to DuckTales in one episode.
That I know about, but why the fuck, and I'm not saying this because that guy on YouTube says, why the fuck did Scrooge McDuck look like a Breadwinner's character?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I've never seen that episode, so I don't know.
They referenced him in the Waffles episode, and for some reason, he looked like he was from Breadwinners, and then they did an homage of the DuckTales theme song, and were digging through gold singing the song.
It's like with how real the duck looks, it's like that could be a creepypasta. And then all of a sudden, I looked in Scrooge McDuck's gold pit, and I saw a hyper-realistic duck.
Oh my goodness!
And then a skeleton popped out.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
You know what that skeleton was?
What?
Someone who tried to flush himself down the toilet because he couldn't handle Teen Titans Go, and he wanted to kill himself just because of how awful the show is.
Yeah, pretty
Perfect.
Yeah, I think that the one sentence that Jeffrey said about summarizing Teen Titans Go is basically that whole review. It made me want to throw up.
I'm not even joking. I thought I thought I really wanted to hit that bathroom after I was watching it. I don't know why I kept going through it though, but then again, I'm a sucker. Then again, I'm a sucker for watching bad shows at least once, just so I can see how bad they are.
Don't ever do that with Fanboy and Chum Chum. I already did that for you.
Oh, I did that with every show. I've seen every show that's bad out there already, so you can't blame me.
I hate Fanboy and Chum Chum. I think that for the first episode that we should rip into, it should be the first episode, Legendary Sandwich.
I don't even think I saw that one.
I didn't see that.
Any episodes.
Okay, so it starts off with Raven watching a television show called Pretty Pretty Pegasus, which is
Can I stop you right there a second?
Yeah.
Why isn't Raven who she is in Teen Titans? Like, she's not even Tara Strong anymore. It's another fucking voice character.
It's the creators.
She's fucking emo now.
It's the creators of Teen Titans Go. Nothing ever makes sense from the original show anymore in that new series.
Listen, I'm gonna say right now, I love Tara Strong as Raven.
Tara Strong's very talented.
I'm gonna say right now, if I could fuck Tara Strong, I would fuck her with Raven. Just saying that right there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I remember Jeffrey telling me that, and I'm like, I don't blame him. I don't know who else's voice I would want her fucking be with.
Okay.
Definitely not Dill Pickles, I'm telling you that right now.
No, don't even go there.
Okay,
I'd feel like a pedophile.
Okay, so yeah, it starts off with showing us the Raven's a brony, or a Pegasister, and then gets interrupted by everyone in the team who's eaten Robin's so-called legendary sandwich, and then Raven's wanting to finish her show, so she sends all of them and Starfire to find the ingredients for the mystical sandwich. And she makes Cyborg look for a mystical bacon in a lava area, since he has heat resistance. Beast Boy looking for the king's lettuce buried underground, and Starfire looking for a stellar tomato located among the stars. And she gave Robin the so-called most important job of getting pretzel bread, and he just went to the supermarket.
Alright,
Okay.
I have 3 things to say about that right now.
Yeah? What is it?
What the fuck?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Also,
I know it.
I remember seeing that show she was watching that was supposed to be, like, referencing My Little Pony. You know what's strange about that, and it's not even a good idea for that episode, seeing as that was the first episode of that show?
What?
The fact that Tara Strong voiced Raven in the original show, and she voiced one of the characters from My Little Pony. That was an in-joke when Raven watching that show because of that fact. If you make an in-joke in the first episode on a show, that's bad. That just shows, oh yeah, let's just put this in there so people can understand that and see other shit that we've done we're like, no.
They just think
Why would you do that? That's not a good joke.
They just think that wrestling pop culture is a good idea because they have no ideas of their own.
Yeah, well, that I know. They can't make up an idea to save their lives. If someone held up a gun to all the actors' heads, they would all, and threaten them to come up with an idea, they would be, like, dead right now.
Okay, so then while Raven sends everybody out to get their items for the mystical sandwich, everybody has a difficult run-in with the Sandwich Guardians.
What?
Okay.
And then, like, bad things happen to every member of the team. Starfire loses her hair, and she's just screaming like, "My hair!"
Good.
That's the one thing that they changed about Starfire. She never worried about her appearance. Ever.
Yeah, except in the one Teen Titans episode where she grew a giant pimple and turned into a rhino.
Yes, that one made sense because it looked like she was turning into another alien.
Well, yeah, that was like alien puberty for her.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that was a very deep episode, too.
Yes, it was. So then, like, Robin's having issues at the supermarket too, like, trying to get his cart out, and whenever he's at the deli wanting to get pretzel bread, he has to take a number and wait. But after Starfire loses her hair, Beast Boy also loses his teeth and Cyborg loses his arm, but they manage to beat the Sandwich Guardians.
Like, that was never done before.
You know what?
Like,
I think my 7-year-old niece can come up with a better episode plot than these assholes.
Pretty much.
I think anyone with,
Yeah.
with a decent brain can come up with a better idea than anyone working on the show.
Okay, so then they manage to get all the pieces of the sandwich, like, up to the tower. And supposedly if you eat the mystical sandwich, you become immortal. So Raven uses a magical spell and makes the sandwich. And then the Titans get into a fight as to who should eat the sandwich. Like, Starfire saying, I lost my hair, so I should eat the sandwich. And then Beast Boy's like, I lost my teeth, I should eat it. Cyborg's like, oh, it cost me an arm! So then, guess who eats the sandwich? I just want you to try and guess.
Robin.
Nope.
Beast Boy.
that's...
Nope.
Raven.
Nope.
Wasn't it Silky?
It was Silky.
It was Silky, okay.
Wait, Silky the worm that Starfire had, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a main character now in the reboot
I
series.
didn't know that was the worm's name. Hell, I didn't even know they still had the worm.
Yeah, it's a main character in Teen Titans Go. But Silky eats it, and it looks as if, oh, Silky's gonna be now an immortal, all-powerful being. But instead, he just vomits out the sandwich. And then at the end, Robin's just like, who wants to watch Pretty Pretty Pegasus? And Raven just smiles, and the episode ends.
Nope. Done. Next episode.
Nope,
No,
no. So
Okay, but-
much nope.
Actually, I see a really big flaw here.
Jeffrey,
Actually,
you haven't even
if you think about the same-
heard yet.
True. But here's the biggest flaw I see with this episode though. Like this sandwich has bacon. Beast Boy's a vegetarian. Why would he want to eat the sandwich?
Yeah, what the fuck? In the old show, he was like, I'm a vegetarian, I'm not gonna eat meat. I don't even eat meat on pizza. And he doesn't eat pepperoni on pizza either. He's like, as long as it's vegetarian, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah,
It's true.
I think that episode's gotten a good rip. But let's go to the next episode, which had a villain in there from the original series, and that's Pie Bros.
Is it that lady with the name Mama or whatever her name?
Mother May I.
Mother May, that's what she was called. I was trying to remember what her name was.
Wait, who was the Pie Bros?
No, that's just the name of the episode. It revolves around Beast Boy and Cyborg.
Okay.
The two jackasses of the show.
Yes. Okay,
I'm posting that.
So the episode starts with Beast Boy drawing something for Cyborg's birthday, and that's what his gift is going to be. And then, like, he's telling Raven, oh, Cyborg's my best friend. He knows everything about me. And then, Beast Boy obviously knows that Cyborg wants pie. So then they go to Mother May I's pie shop. Like, there's the one thing, they're kind of giving away that, hey, this villain owns a store. And, like, she uses the people to make her pies. Like, her pies are made of people.
I remember that in the original show.
Yeah, so it's kind of a reference to the original show, only this one sucked.
It's not funny.
Yeah, this one sucked at doing it. So then, let me see here. Moving on into the plot. Beast Boy tells Cyborg he has the best gift for him, and then Cyborg tells him, oh, I hope that it's a new video game, and Beast Boy can't afford it. So...
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, so he feels guilty about it and decides to work at the pie shop. And, Cyborg makes fun of Beast Boy for working there because he doesn't know that Beast Boy's doing it just to get him a gift. And he's telling Cyborg, I can't make it to your party. I mean, I'll be there, but I'll be working. And then Cyborg gets mad at him.
You know what?
What?
This story reminds me, and sorry to interrupt you, by the way.
Oh, it's fine.
This story reminds me of the episode of Teen Titans where Beast Boy gets a job at that burger place to earn money to buy a moped, and then finds out that the boss is actually an alien and that it's made out of tofu, controlled by a tofu being who's trying to take over the Earth with cows and a giant race of men named Bob.
I remember that episode.
That was a good episode.
Yeah,
So-
Cyborg ate him in the end, right?
So, yeah, and he's like, what? So everyone watching this, people of YouTube, if you had to choose between what episode plot of which show sounded better, what would you choose? A, the one where Teen Titans, where Beast Boy gets a job to earn money to buy a moped, and then finds out his boss is actually made of tofu and is being controlled by space cows, and a tofu alien called Nufu, and is making a giant race of men named Bob, who are all just they all hate water, first of all, and second of all, they're just doing that to take over the world with tofu. Or B, where Beast Boy just starts working at a pie shop and to get Cyborg a video game. Which sounds more appealing?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, what sounds more appealing?
Can I pick C, all of every single Teen Titans episode and not any of Teen Titan Go episodes?
I'm going with that choice.
I'd go with that.
Same here.
But then, like, you know, Cyborg is constantly criticizing Beast Boy, and then, like, you know, he tells him that, oh, I'm just working here so I can get you that video game. And then, like, you know, they're having a pie fight, like, Cyborg is shooting pies at Beast Boy and all that stuff. Meanwhile, Mother May-I hypnotizes the rest of the team and takes them into the kitchen and makes them into pies. So then, you know, they make up because, you know, I guess Beast Boy and Cyborg both got hit in the face with a pie. They're just like, face pie, the best kind. And then they are all of a sudden friends again. And then all of a sudden now, they have a pie, like 3 pies that have, like, you know, the colors of Robin, Raven, and Starfire. And then Cyborg picks it up and he's like, suddenly I just realized what Mother May-I's pies are made out of. Love! And then they just eat the pies, not knowing that it's their teammates, but in reality they were not turned into pies. They actually managed to beat Mother May-I before they got turned into pies. Nick's face is just explaining it all.
I'm just gonna bring that up. I'm like, that's exactly the way I feel right now, is the way Nick's face is. That's how I feel inside, just hearing that. And I didn't see that episode. I saw the one of the original show where there was an episode of Mother May-I, and a similar plot was turning people into pies.
Oh yeah, and then
Well, using them as filling for pies anyway, if you think about it.
Oh, Brandon. Did I ever tell you how I made a rant about Teen Titan Go before it wasn't even a show on Cartoon Network?
No, you didn't.
Really?
Why are you telling me this now?
Yes, I have it on my Instagram. I'm actually gonna look that up and take a screenshot of it.
Yeah, there's people on YouTube watching this right now, and then you're just telling me that now as another random thing.
I know.
okay, so yeah, that was the first episode where they introduced a villain from the original Teen Titans.
Seriously? That was the first time?
Yeah, that was only the second episode. This one that we're gonna also rip into is probably one of the worst ones.
I have only seen like a few, so
okay.
This is the one where they first introduced Trigon.
That's the episode I saw.
No.
No. Just
That
no.
Because, okay, here's a question for you. What's your first thoughts whenever you think of Trigon from Teen Titans? Like, what do you expect his personality to be like?
Evil,
This villain.
abusive father, and relationship issues with his daughter.
Yes.
Here is his personality in this show. He's a casual father who wears a pink sweater, and every time he enters the room in his normal, like, human-sized form, it turns into a sitcom with a laugh track in the background.
It's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny! It's not funny!
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Not kidding.
Really?
This episode
Is this the best they could come up with?
I told you about this episode before.
I don't remember that at all, but is this the best that they can come up with in order to ruin a villain?
It's worse. It's worse.
This is like if they were to make a show on Cartoon Network about Final Fantasy and then have Sephiroth go around singing "I'm Too Sexy."
Oh,
That's a good way to butcher Sephiroth.
Exactly. That's the same shit that happened here with Trigon. You just told me.
It gets worse because, like, you know how Trigon's always wanting Raven to, like, basically
Evil.
follow after his legacy and stuff.
Yeah, and to be a villain, but she refused.
Yeah, well, like, whenever Raven mentions to the team that Trigon is her father, they get the bad impression. They're like, oh my gosh, Trigon is like the most deadliest creature to have ever appeared, to have ever existed. And then all of a sudden, like, he's all casual to them, and he actually casts spells for them and gives them wishes. Here's what they are. Starfire now speaks like an Earth teenager using teenage slang.
What?
Beast Boy now transforms into anything he wants.
That includes not only animals, but things?
Yes.
No.
Cyborg has a dog's head for a left hand.
What?
Why?
And Robin is totally buff and muscular.
Oh.
Alright, well that I can see more than the others, but what the fuck anyway?
And he even gave Silky a wish.
Wait, what was this?
No.
Wait, what was the wish for Silky? Again, I forgot about that.
He turned Silky into a beautiful butterfly.
Okay. Let me ask you this though.
Alright, I kind of understand that part.
Let me ask you this though. If you're gonna make Robin muscular, what's the need to show his muscular like biceps and then have his nipples go in and out?
Just to creep you out and make you feel disgusted.
Well, I don't think that's allowed should be allowed on Cartoon Network. Then again, they did it on a regular show with Skip, so I can't say nothing about that.
Yeah, but the thing is that with at least adult humor, at least regular show, they did it right. That's the difference.
Yeah.
They did it right. The people of Teen Titans Go did it wrong, and they didn't get that through their heads, and they continued anyway. It's like that episode that we were going to talk about, Waffles. Well, actually, I'll save this for when we do talk about them.
Yeah.
We'll be saving that for later on in the rant. But then, pretty much, Raven decides, okay, I'm going to follow my father's wishes. Like, I think she just did that to show the Titans why her father is evil. So then, like, she sends Trigon back to the dimension that they go through or something, and all their wishes are, like, canceled and stuff. And then the episode ends with Raven saying, oh, he's gone now, but he'll be back, probably for Thanksgiving.
Sorry,
back.
my parents asked.
Oh, it's fine.
What just dawned on me?
It's a terrible thing happening in this show.